Hi, welcome to Monday's Mood Boosting Qigong, or Tuesday's Mood Boosting Qigong if you're watching on Tuesday, or any other day of the week that you're watching. Apologies, I had a few technical difficulties at the beginning with getting the video live, so I hope you're still there and you can join me for the next hour, maybe just under an hour today, for some mood boosting exercises and meditations. So we're going to have a bit of a focus on one movement in particular today called parting clouds. So we're going to do that repeatedly quite a lot of times. If you find it quite tiring, you can sit down, you can take a break, you could do it sat in a chair if that's a bit easier. But if it makes your arms quite tired, you can just slow down or you can do fewer repetitions. So we'll break that up with lots of other warm-ups, meditations, different exercises, so that we get a good variety for the whole of the body, the mind, and all of the organs, the ligaments, generally boosting our mood, boosting our energy today, if we can tune into that. So, just going to check my comments there. Thank you, Henrietta, for your comment. Happy to be here, happy to have you here. All right, lovely. So, just connecting with yourself, your space, finding your calmness, standing with your feet shoulders width apart, just connecting with the ground below you, feeling the floor beneath your feet, and if you want, imagining some soft grass or sand underneath your toes, getting a sense of where your heels meet the ground, a sense of each of your toes placed on the ground, connection between your toes, the earth below. Just unlock the backs of your knees if you can. Just putting your weight into your heels. Try to notice if you're tensing your thighs at all, your glute muscles, your hip area. Sink into those feet. Try and let yourself feel a bit freer around the hips, the pelvic area. Maybe move around a little bit so you get a sense of openness, lightness. Just connecting with your me time today, your nourishing time for you. Start to imagine the crown of your head lifting, growing taller, growing upwards to meet the sun. It's like you're a beautiful sunflower tree, naturally growing towards the light. And try and tune into that light, sense of the light of the sun, gentle warmth of the sun, the perfect temperature for you, pouring down, soothing your mind, your head. Maybe helping you tune into your inner smile. Maybe that's easily accessible today, maybe it's more deeply buried. If you're struggling to find that inner smile, just gently feel the warmth of the sun. And see if you can feel that warm light pouring down, soothing your chest, expanding across your chest, your shoulders. And see your chest and your shoulders lighting up. That warm, glowing light pouring down into your heart. Feeling your inner glow. Sometimes it's harder than others to access that inner glow, to access the inner glow. And we don't judge ourselves. Don't worry too much about that today. Just in whatever way you can, imagining the light of the sun in your heart, in your chest, in your mind. And that glorious light pouring down into your belly. How does it feel to have your belly full of sunlight? Just gently full, feeling warm, expansive, comfortable, glowing. Soothing, nurturing light. Golden ball of energy in the belly. If you lived in the UK in the 70s or 80s, I'm thinking of the Ready Breck advert with the character in it had a big glow around its body. A warm light. So maybe you can imagine that warm light now all around your body as well. Then feel the light expanding down into your legs, moving through the veins of the legs, the meridian lines, all the muscles of the legs. Till all of the lower, the half of the body is glowing. Your feet, your toes, and then your arms, your fingertips. As you breathe in, bring in more light each time. Feel your body growing taller again and your spine opening, your spine expanding so it grows taller and taller all the way up to the sun and grows downwards into the earth, connecting you, your spaces between your vertebrae, relaxing, opening up. So your spine feels freer, looser, more supple. Brilliant. Okay, we'll start to warm up the body now. Take a drink of water if you want at this point, or at any point you want during the class. Okay, let's have a bit of a shake off. Just shake your arms out, shake your hands. Make some noise, do some sighing, release that tension if you've been holding on to it, as we so often do. Shake it off. Use this space to really shake out, shake off, Loosen off any tension. Good morning to whoever's just joined. Shake off. If you've just joined, we've just been doing some meditation around bringing the light, the glow into the body. So just imagine yourself full of beautiful sunlight, surrounded by beautiful sunlight as we shake off. And throw your arms around your waist. Unlock the backs of the knees. Loosen off your knees. Finding your inner smile if you can. Just allowing ourselves to relax into our space today. This little bubble of well-being we've created for ourselves. And see yourself surrounded in pink sunlight. Pink light or sunlight. Allow yourself to be enveloped in that light, that colour, that warm energy. And then you can imagine that light circling, surrounding all of us today who are practicing together. Start to move up to the chest, swinging around, warming up the spine. If you can, try to practice with a window open. It's not too noisy. Okay, let's warm up the shoulders. Just swing your arms. Bend your knees. If you like, engage the legs, work the leg muscles. If you feel up to it today. So do a few more warm-ups, then we're going to move into our main exercise today, which we're going to do repeat several times throughout today's session. Parting clouds, really good for boosting our mood, helping with low mood conditions, helping to bring a bit more lightness into the body, a bit more oxygen, a bit more chi. So how do your shoulders feel now? Hopefully they're loosening up a bit. If it feels like too much for your shoulders at any point, you can slow down or stop. Just do what you feel comfortable with today. Slowing down. And let's just lift the legs up, lift your knees up as high as you feel comfortable. So that could be quite high. Just small movements is absolutely fine. Staying within your range of total comfort, total ease. So as you might know, just moving the body is a really good thing for helping to boost our mood, moving the energy, getting things flowing. So whatever movement you can do, if you're feeling a bit low, can be helpful. And there also are some studies where you can imagine moving, and that can also help. So you can even imagine that you can run a marathon sat in your chair and enjoy a little mood boost. All right, kick your legs behind you. Hopefully starting to feel a little bit more awake. Feel your hips loosening off. It's like a full body shake. Shaking everything. Moving as if there was an earthquake underneath the body. Everything's tremoring. Great. All right, let's do our first set of parting clouds. So we're going to do 20 repetitions of this. As I said, that is quite a lot. So you don't have to go at the pace I'm going. You can go at whatever pace you want and just do as many as you like. Don't worry if it's not full 20. All right, so let your breath calm, sink into your heels again, feet shoulders width apart. Feel yourself surrounded in the glow of sunlight or a beautiful pink light. Perfect, okay. All right, so I'm going to breathe in, bring my hands together, come up, and do a triangle with the hands. Stretch up, look up, drop the arms down and breathe out. So really filling the body up with fresh chi, fresh oxygen. Take a big inhale as you breathe in, all right? So breathe in. So follow me or go at your own pace. Feel your entire body being filled up with fresh oxygen. Huge boost of chi, oxygen. 7. If you're still going, you're doing really well. If you feel dizzy, don't look up. Maybe just look forwards instead of up, like this. 9. Big out breath through the mouth, in through the nose, or breathe however you like. 12. 15. 'Let your breath calm. 17. Start to slow down the breathing. Slow the movement. 19. Make it slow for the last one. Imagining your exhale going deep into the earth, clearing away any tension you've just released. Let it all go back into the earth. Let's have a drink of water. Okay, so a bit more meditation now. Come back to your Wuchi stance. I'll do a little 5-minute meditation. Sinking into your heels. Feel where your heels connect with the ground, the earth. Feeling the weight of the feet on the floor. Imagine yourself, if you like, standing on grass or soil, or the sand, somewhere beautiful, safe, peaceful. Maybe you can hear the birds. Just mindfully checking whether you're holding your head with any tension. Try to feel the scalp just easing, relaxing. As if you were untying your scalp. So So it just relaxes. And your jaw, your eyebrows, let them be soft. And your neck, your shoulders. Just visualize your hands with little weights on your fingertips so your shoulders drop lower. Feel your lungs expanding, releasing, letting go of any tightness in the chest if you can. Feel your heart strong, healthy. Just imagine an anchor dropping down from your heart into the earth, keeping you rooted, keeping your heart grounded, safe. And letting your belly be free of tension. No need to hold your belly tight. Your hips, your legs. Just remembering that you don't need to tense your legs for them to hold you in place. Let your bones, solidness of your bones, support your structure, your frame. As best you can, trust that your bones will hold you up. If you do feel unsteady or have any balance issues, then you can hold on to something to steady yourself. Just really trying to let go of any tension in the legs, the feet, the fingertips. So now imagine a golden beam of sunlight pouring down from the sun onto the crown of your head. And then feeling the light travelling down the back of the skull, down the neck, the back of the neck. And feel the beam travelling down your spine, warming, re-energizing your spine, filling your spine with chi. And then the line separates at the lower back into two lines, goes down through the kidneys, bringing new chi into your kidneys. And then feel the lines of light travelling all the way down the backs of the legs, down the knees, warming the backs of the knees, your ankles, strengthening your ankles, and going down over your heel, down to the centre of your feet. Keep checking if you're tensing anywhere in your body, trying to relax just a little bit more. Doing very well. If you're still here, still watching, you can sit down for this if you are feeling tired. So now we're going to feel that golden beam of light pouring down over the crown of the head again, and then over the front of the head, down the forehead, over your eyes, your nose, your mouth. Over your throat, your neck. All the way down over your chest, your heart, your belly, and then splitting off into two, going over the pelvic area, warming the pelvic area, all the way down the fronts of your thighs, your knees, down the front of your legs, your ankles, feet, your toes. Perfect. And finally, the last beam of light, gently shining onto the top of your head, the crown of your head, splitting off into two. And then the light goes down over your ears, down the sides of the head, down the sides of your neck. You can do this with your eyes closed or open. Feeling the light down your arms, down to your little finger, tip of your little finger, and then down the sides of the legs, starting at your hips, all the way down to the sides of your feet. Perfect. So feel yourself connected to the sun above, the earth below. Start to wiggle your fingers, your toes. Open your eyes, look around. Noticing your space. Move around on your feet. Move onto the tiptoes, rocking onto the toes, the heels a few times. Loosen off your feet. Circle the ankles a few times. So let me know if you want in the comments now or later if you feel any better from your Qigong today, if you feel any sense of your mood being boosted. Don't worry if you don't, it's fine. The fact that you're here is great. Really well done for taking some time in your practice today. All right, so doing the ankles in both directions, being mindful of your own flexibility there. Nothing should feel uncomfortable. All right, let's do the hips, the waist. So just circling your waist, starting with straight legs. Do about 10 times in each direction. Changing direction. And back the other way. This time bend the knees slightly. And changing direction. Brilliant. Shake off your legs. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of heart massage next. Help boost our heart chi. Particularly important in the summer season if you follow any traditional Chinese healing or medicine theories, which Qigong is related to. So it's a good time of year to focus on heart health, boosting our heart chi. Let's just warm up the knees first. So just give your knees a massage. That's enough. If you feel really flexible in your knees today, bend your legs, bring your knees in, weight in your heels, couple of circles with your hands on your thighs. Change your direction. And rub your knees again. Okay, come back to our Wuchi stance. Feet shoulders width apart, settle into your heels. Just put your hand on your heart, left side of the body, left side of the chest. Just going to gently massage, rub the heart. We'll do that for a couple of minutes. Just sending some love, some warmth, some nurturing to your heart, letting your heart know that you care, that you're supporting it. If you feel like you want to go one step further, you can even thank your heart for the amazing work it does every day. You can imagine that you're soothing your heart with a red light, really vibrant red, the colour of summer fruits or a beautiful sunset. So you could do this up to 200 times, which is done in some practices. Just do that a little while longer, imagining that amazing red light, or whatever colour you like. If you feel more connected to green or pink or white or another colour today, that's good too. Okay, we're going to do similar movement with the kidneys. So just here on the lower back, around this area. Just going to warm massage that area. This time imagining a very dark blue, midnight blue, almost black colour. Soothing that area, bringing light. This is good for relieving anxiety in the traditional Chinese medical theory. I apologise, we seem to have lost a bit of light in the room. But you can close your eyes anyway, if you like. Okay, let's just rest our arms for a moment. It's a bit tiring for the arms. You can do a bit more for the legs, for the ankles. So lift your leg off the floor if you want. It's quite good for balance. You can hold on to something if you need to for this. So then just circle your ankle in the air. Do about 10 times in each direction. Great stuff. You can even do this sitting down, of course. Still quite a lot of work to lift the leg off the floor when you're sitting down even. So all of the movements really are just about us being in our mindful space with ourselves. Lots of the Qigong movements are focused on different meridian lines, working with different organs, different ailments, but one of the most important things really is just to spend the time in your own meditative space, which we naturally do when we're doing Qigong usually. Usually we do bring our focus in relatively easy compared to some other types of meditation. So even if your mind wanders, sometimes you're still doing fantastic work for your own well-being, spending just some time being in a quiet space today, a mindful space. Just do as long as you want. If you feel an hour of Qigong is too much for you, it is too much for some people to be in that mindful space for that amount of time, and that's okay. You can obviously watch the videos later. You can do 5 minutes here and there. That might be enough for you. It doesn't always work for everybody to spend a lot of time meditating. So you just totally listen to yourself, and if anything feels like it's too much for you, you can just come back to the video later. All right. So we go back into our parting clouds movement now. We'll do another 20 repetitions. Maybe have a little bit of water before. So see how you go. I'm going to do 20 at my own pace. You do as many as you want at your own pace. If you can, take a big breath in through the nose, big breath out through the mouth as you come down. Imagine your oxygen, your out breath going deep into the earth. Let that go. All right. So feel your connection to the earth again. Big breath in. Triangle in the sky. Breathe out. In. Five. If you feel dizzy, come back to looking forwards rather than looking up at the sky. 8. 9. 10. 12. If you want, you could just sigh, let the breath out come out naturally rather than breathing out through your mouth. So, big sigh. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Well done if you managed all of those. It's quite a lot of work. All right, let's just let the body calm down for a moment. Just letting your energy drop back down into your legs. Feeling your legs and feet as though they are the trunk of your tree. Your stability, your solidness. No need to tense your legs. Just hold on to something or trust. You can trust that the bones in your legs will hold you up. At any time you feel wobbly, just put your hands on something. Most of us will be fine just standing, letting our legs support us. Maybe you can feel a smile rise up through your feet, into your belly, across your chest. Feel yourself standing in a glow of light. Alright, start to come out of that. Move around, loosen off your legs. Just slowly transfer the weight from one leg to the other. Slowly starting to feel muscles in your legs, your ankles. So we are 40 minutes in. If that's enough for you today, that's absolutely fine. I also do my Wednesday class at midday, which is just half an hour. Just walk back and forth, slowly transferring weight from one leg to the other. Just being mindful of your knees. Don't overstretch. Just very gently transferring your weight from one leg to the other. Calming yourself down, feeling your energy start to settle. So maybe you can start to move the body and look out to the side as you do this, only if that feels okay on the knee. So we come up, slightly twist at the waist, transfer the weight, look around to the side. Very gentle with the legs. Just a very slight bend in the leg. Brilliant. All right, let's do a bit of a variation there next on transference of the weight between legs. So if you stand with your, I'm going to turn around for this one, so stand with your left leg at a 45-degree angle out in front of the right. I'm going to turn around for this. All right, so then take your right arm forwards, pointing up, your left arm behind you, pointing up, and then we're going to swing, cross the arms, arms are now face down, look over the opposite shoulder, scoop down, float up, scoop down, so now your right arm is up in front of you, the weight is in your right leg. Cross over, bring the weight into the left leg, look over your right shoulder. It's really good for coordination too, quite tricky for some people. All right, swing your arms down, transfer your weight to your right leg, look over your left shoulder. Transfer your weight to your left leg, look over your right shoulder. And just keep swapping, flowing, floating, just like a bird. One more. I'm going to swap legs. Swap so that your right leg is out in front of the left. Start with your left arm in front, right arm behind, look behind over your right shoulder. Swap arms. So looking over your left shoulder, weight is in your left leg. Swap. Look over your right shoulder, weight is in your right leg. And keep going. Just like a little dance. Probably do this one in a stool, maybe a bit more tricky in a chair. One more. Okay. Final couple of movements. Well done. Sure, you've all done excellently today. Whatever you've done, brilliant that you could be here. All right, sinking the weight into your heels. Both hands faced away from you. Palms facing away from the body. Both palms facing away from the body. All right. Just turning at the waist, floating. This is called Fisher Person casts their net. Sorry, not crossing the wild blue ocean. This is from Shavasana set 2. You can do the full Shavasana set 1 on one of my other videos if you look back. So that's 18 movements that work all of the organs, all of the meridian lines. Twisting at the waist, keep your arms low and relaxed, keep your shoulders low, your arms are around your waist area. Soften the fingers, no stiffening of the hands, the joints, light floating fluid. If you do feel an inner smile, allow that to radiate across your face. Let you feel glad, appreciating yourself for your good work today, doing whatever you can. Floating across the ocean, imagine the expanse of beautiful blue water out in front of you, sunlight glistening on calm waters, just gently rippling as you glide your net across. Okay, let's do it a few more times. And start to slow down. Then we're going to mix our chi pots, so both hands together, fingers, thumbs touching, hands flat facing the ground. Move your whole body if you can in a circle, so like you're stirring a big pot. So you're mixing up, you're alchemizing some beautiful elements of nature, or any intentions you want to add into your pot, just to be kinder to yourself. Whatever you feel you want to add in, some starlight, sunlight, beautiful colours of the rainbow. Some healthy energy for the stomach, the heart, the lungs, whatever you feel you need. Changing direction. Whatever you're feeling, maybe if you feel any sense of sadness or grief today in particular, you can try to add that something into your pot to soothe you, whatever colour, texture, scent, anything that comes to mind that you feel might be nice to help soothe you. You can add that in now. Alright, this time just stretch your arms out and open them, separate them, turn them to face each other. So you're holding your pot. all the wonderful chi that you've gathered here today. Maybe sending out a positive, warm, kind intention to your fellow Qigongers who might be practicing with you today. And then just gently allowing back in the good vibes that have been sent out to you. Try and feel them inside. Feel how the earth and nature always does its best to support us, providing us with what we need. Maybe a sense of appreciation for the trees, the flowers, the plants, the sun, the earth. And thank you for practicing with me today. It means a lot to practice with other people. It's really good for me, for my own well-being. So it's lovely to have you along. All right, start to gather that pot in. Slowly concentrating the energy until you end up with both hands just below the navel. Just gently hold that energy into your lower belly. Feel yourself tall, expansive, like a giant oak tree. You can take your hands and rest them wherever else you feel that you would like to provide some warmth to. It could be your throat, your chest, kidneys, liver on the right hand side. Your face, your head, your feet if you want to sit down. Perfect, okay. So just start to feel your fingers again, your toes. Maybe a sigh, gently open the eyes. Just move your hands, just twisting up the wrists. Starting to feel a bit more awake. Breathe in, deep breaths. Move the body, shaking whatever way you want. We haven't done that much shaking today, so have another minute here to just move in whatever way you need to before we do our doing and finish off. You can hang your head low if you need to. Loosen off the backs of the legs. Keep shaking, keep moving, keep doing whatever you need to do. If you need to loosen off the back more, you can do a few circles over your head like this. Whew. Okay, stretch up, reach the corner of the room. All right. Okay, bring the energy down, just smooth your body down. Bring your weight back down to your feet again. Okay, let's finish with our doing. So just gently tap in around the body. Do your chest. Let's do an R sound together and imagine clearing the lungs of any congestion. You can do with your fingertips or your clenched hands. Tapping. So after 3, 1, 2, 3. Shoulders. Really give the shoulders a good go. Bit of pressure there. Strong point of tension for a lot of us. Your belly. If any parts of the body feel tender, you can go more lightly. Just do what feels right for you today. Under the arms. A bit more tension under the armpits. Down the side of your body. Lower back. Down the inside of your arm. Up the outside. Down the inside. Down the outside of the legs, back up the inside. Let your head relax as you come down. Just fold over, bend your knees. Breathe deeply. Perfect. All right, just smooth down the face, down the ears. Give your ears a rub. Give your eyebrows a massage. Open your eyes wide. Smoothing down. Okay, that is it for today. Thank you for joining me. If you want any more information about classes in Brighton Parks I'm doing at the moment, you can find me on Instagram, Vitality Qigong, and message me on there if you'd like any information. Otherwise, I will see you on another video soon, hopefully. Drink plenty of water. Have a great day. Thank you.